Hello everyone and welcome for this third French lesson. So, last time we saw the definite and indefinite article, the preposition before the noun of city and country, the masculine and feminine, and the negation. In this lesson, we'll see the present of the first group verb, how to ask for the address and the phone number, and some vocabulary about the hobbies and the profession. But first, a little summarize. So now you know how to introduce yourself, the nationality, the origin, and where do you live. You know the definite and indefinite article, le, la, les, un, une, des. You know the negation, ne pas or n apostrophe pas. And you know the masculine and feminine. You know also the verb être, to be, avoir, to have, venir, to come from, s'appeler, aller, to go or to be, habiter, to live, vivre, to live or to be alive. You know also the interrogative adverb où, quel or quel with an e, and comment, how. First, the present of the verb that ends by er. These verbs are called the first group verb and they conjugate according to the model aimer, to like or to love. J'aime, tu aimes, il, elle aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, ils ou elles aiment. The terminations are always the same for this verb. You just have to remove the suffix er and put the terminations that correspond to the person. E for the first person of singular, es for the second person of singular, e for the third person of singular, ons for the first person of plural, ez for the second person of plural, and ent for the third person of plural. There is an exception, it's the verb aller, but we already saw it last time. For the verb that ends by ger, to not change the pronunciation of ger, we interpose an e between the radical and the suffix at the first person of plural. For example, the verb manger, to eat, that gives je mange, tu manges, il ou elle mange, nous mangeons with an i between j and ons, vous mangez, il ou elle mange. If you know the terminations of this group, you can conjugate all the first group verb. Isn't that fantastic? Now, as usual, a little exercise. Can you conjugate this verb? Chercher, to find, sauver, to save, acheter, to buy, payer, to pay. You can click on pause to think. Have you finished? The first one, chercher. You just have to remove the er and put the terminations that correspond to the person. Je cherche, tu cherches, il ou elle cherche, nous cherchons, vous cherchez, il ou elle cherche. The second one, sauver. It's the same, you remove the er and you put the terminations. Acheter, the same, you remove the er and you put the terminations. And payer, the same, you remove the er and you put the terminations. Isn't that easy? Now a little bit of vocabulary. You'll see some words are really close to English. First, regarding contact informations. The phone number in French is le numéro de téléphone. The mail address, l'adresse mail. The address, l'adresse. The street, la rue. The boulevard, le boulevard. The avenue, l'avenue, the road, la route, the building, le bâtiment, the house, la maison, the apartment, l'appartement. Some vocabulary concerning the hobbies. The tennis, le tennis, the football, le football, the sport, le sport. The action to read is la lecture, the cinéma, le cinéma. The action to paint is la peinture. The action to dance is la danse. The music, la musique. You see, some words are really close to English, and some words are the same in French and in English. It's super easy. Now, a little exercise. Can you translate this sentence in French? I like tennis. What's your mail address? I come from Germany. What's your name in formal way? You live in a house. I live in an apartment in San Diego. My phone number is 514-377-9878. I don't like cinema. She likes reading. You can click on pause to think. Here are the answers. I like tennis. J'aime le tennis. What's your mail address? Quelle est ton adresse mail? Or, c'est quoi ton adresse mail? I come from Germany. Je viens d'Allemagne. What's your name? Comment vous appelez-vous? You live in a house. Tu vis dans une maison. I live in an apartment in San Diego. Je vis dans un appartement à San Diego. My phone number is 514-377-9878. Mon numéro de téléphone est 514-377-9878. I don't like cinema. Je n'aime pas le cinéma. She likes reading. Elle aime la lecture. Now, the professions. To tell someone your profession, you use the verb être plus the noun of your profession. For example, to say I am a lawyer, you say je suis un avocat. To ask someone his profession, we use the interrogative adverb quel plus the verb être. For example, to say what's your profession, we say in French quelle est ta profession. To transform a profession into a feminine way, we just add an E at the end of the profession. For example, avocat, it's avocat. When the noun of a profession ends by an E in masculine, it doesn't change form in feminine. For example, psychologue, stay psychologue in feminine way. Some professions are written in the same way in masculine and in feminine. For example, médecin is the same in feminine and in masculine way. But what would be the French without exceptions? There is some exceptions in French. For example, the professions that end by ER, like boulanger, in feminine, it's boulangère with R at the end. The professions that end by EUR, in masculine, that ends by euse in feminine way. The professions that end by ter in masculine, like acteur, in feminine ends by trice, actrice. And the professions that end by ien, IEN, in masculine, for example, musician, in feminine ends by yen, for example, musicienne. Let's take a look at this exercise. Can you translate this sentence in French? I am a teacher. He is a baker. We're not pâtissier. She is an actress. She is a doctor. You can click on pause to think. Here are the answers. I am a teacher. Je suis un professeur ou instituteur, institutrice in feminine. He is a baker. Il est un boulanger. We are not pâtissier. Nous ne sommes pas pâtissiers. Pâtissière in feminine. She is an actress. Elle est une actrice. She is a doctor. Elle est une médecin. Now, if we recap all we learned since the first lesson, you're now able to write a presentation paper with your name, your age, your address, your phone number, your profession, your nationality, and where do you come from. You're also able to ask for someone's name, ask for someone's address, phone number, ask for someone's nationality, ask for someone's origin, and ask for someone's profession. That's fantastic! Je vous donne un rendez-vous très bientôt pour une prochaine leçon de français.